Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. How you all doing? And welcome to the live watch along between Holland and Algeria in the pre-World Cup friendly, guys. I hope you're all doing welcome. I hope you're not all doing welcome. I hope you're doing well, guys. But you are welcome. Welcome aboard, guys. And everyone who's watching, salam alaikum to the Algerians who are watching today, guys, of course. And welcome everybody to Stretford Post. Before I start, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash a like on the video, put your notifications on, all that jazz. It's good to see you guys. Seems like forever, isn't it, guys? It does seem like forever. But, guys, let's get straight into the lineups before I do anything else, of course. I'm going to go straight into the lineups for you guys just to get you an idea. Now, look, obviously, I did the AFCON this year, and I was very impressed with Algeria. But firstly, I'm going to go through the Holland side. Of course, we've got Verbruggen, of course, the Brighton Hove Albion goalkeeper in goal. We've got Wijfer, Van Heck, no De Ligt. De Ligt usually plays number 6, but De Ligt is not fit, so he will not play. Of course, he's not in the squad. Van Dijk, Van der Ven. Van der Ven has a left back today. That's pretty strange. We've got Gravenberch of Liverpool, Reinders of Man City, De Jong of Barcelona, Somerville, West Ham, Marlon and Gakpo of Liverpool, guys. That is the team for Holland, guys, when we go to Algeria. Now, a couple of my best players, guys, especially during the AFCON in January, January time, were Chaibi and Mazza. They're on the bench today. They're not playing today, unfortunately. But there's a couple of players I want you to look out for, guys. Of course, it's Iora, guys, in the number 8 position in midfield, of course. We all know about Mahrez. We all know about Nori, of course, guys. I like Aurora in the middle of the park. Zarouki's another one to be looking at as well, guys. And Abada, of course, guys. But Mandy's not a bad player here too in defense. And we got Zidane in goal, guys. Zidane is Zinedine Zidane's son, guys. He's in the squad for the World Cup. Looking forward to seeing him, Zinedine Zidane's son. I mean, who would have thought, guys, that Zinedine Zidane's son would be a goalkeeper? Out of all the positions that he could have been, he's a goalkeeper. Incredible, isn't it, when you think about it, guys? Absolutely. But that's the team for Algeria. We've got Abada, Mandy, Balad, Ait Nori, Mahrez, Zarouki, Banter, Ayor, and Amora, and Guri up front, guys. Guri, the big number 9, of course, guys. When we go into the substitutes bench, guys, there are some names on there, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of them, to be honest with you, some of the names that are going to come up in regards to the bench, because there are a few there. Now, look, I haven't got my graphic, but let me just say, in regards to Holland, they got Mike Fiaken, Robert Roes, Ian Mudson, Jared Hatto of course, of Chelsea. Guys, we got Geert Druder, guys, a defender. Nathan Ake of Manchester City. Justin Clive, I think he still plays for Bournemouth. Martin de Roon, I think he plays for Atalanta still. We got Quinton Timber of Arsenal. Toon Coop Miners of Atalanta. We got Brian Broby, of course, of Sunderland. Gus Till, Memphis Depay, ex-Man United, of course, and Noah Lang, the attacker. And we got Wout Weghorst, still in the squad, guys. Still in the squad is Wout Weghorst. He played for Man United, of course, on that loan spell. In regards to Algeria, we got Mastil in goal as a goalkeeper. We got Banbot, another goalkeeper. We got Hadjam, the defender. Tugul, Bessabani, Chegi. Chaibi is one of the player I'm looking at, guys. I want people, when he does come on, guys, I want people to look at Chaibi, okay? Chaibi. Very good player. Another one is Hichem Badoui. Hichem Badoui is another one who should be playing. I like that player as well. Ibrahim Mazza is my guy. Midfielder, Ibrahim Mazza. These are the type of players we need to be looking at, man. Honestly, we'll get him as cheap as chips, and he'll come to Man United, be absolute talent. We've got Rafiq Baghali, Yassine Taroui, Adil Bubuna, Aris Haj Musa, Fares Gajjamis, Nadia Boubali. That is the substitutes for Algeria, guys. So welcome, everyone, guys. Algeria are playing like a 4-5-1 formation. Holland are playing a 4-3-3. I hope everyone's doing well, guys. Welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's doing blessed. Guys, don't forget to smash a like on the way in, guys. If you guys can do that for me. We got 8 days until the World Cup, of course, guys. We're gearing up to the World Cup. We're getting warmed up, so to speak, for the World Cup, ain't we? That's what we're doing at the moment, just getting warmed up for the World Cup. Looking forward to this game, actually. A lot of talent on show today. Big up everyone in the stream. Big up Bobby. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Big up Ephraim. Good evening to you, my friend. And big up Jav. Like and subscribe. Hello, big up Jav. Good to see you. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for liking the video. Welcome to the family, I would say. Uzbekistan going to play Netherlands in a closed match on 8th of June. Why is it closed match though? That's what I want to know. They played Canada at the weekend. Of course, Canada won that game. I think it was it 2-0. I don't know why it's in a closed match though. Holland is a Prem team pretty much. Yeah, it is a Prem team, these days especially. It used to be like an Italian team. Now it's a Premier League team, absolutely. And there's players there not even there from the Premier League. I mean, De Ligt would have got in the squad as well if he was fit, and there's a few of them there. Of course, Xerxes would have got in the squad, definitely, if he played a little bit more, of course. Big up, Mandem. How you doing, my friend? Large up, my friend. Hope you're doing well. People, let's hit the like button. Thank you so much, my friend. Good to see you. I love the Holland jacket. That's a nice jacket, guys. It looked like my grandma's curtains. Look at that. It is a nice jacket. I don't know if you guys are watching the game. I don't know if you got it on, but yeah, it is a strange jacket, guys, definitely. Big up, my friend, Danny B. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, you legend. Hope everything is blessed with you, man. Hope everyone is blessed in the community. Blessings to the community, guys. Welcome to Stretford Post. I hope you're having a good day. Guys, look, guys, we ain't got long to the World Cup, guys. I've just been analysing everything and just looking at the fixtures. I'm thinking basically, I need a degree. I need a degree to work out how I'm going to do every single game, have a personal life, and have some sleep as well. That's what I've been looking at the moment. So it's going to be pretty difficult. But yeah, we're here, guys. We're here. Absolutely. Of course, we got Van Dijk is the captain, guys, for Holland. I would stress this isn't the strongest Holland I've ever seen in my life, by all means. I mean, when I saw their squad, I was shocked when I saw their squad, to be honest with you. I was like, my goodness me, that is a weak squad, if I'm being honest, if I ever saw one. Do you know what I mean? Holland is a very good back in the days. They have unbelievable play. Back in the days, yeah. Nowadays, but in general, though, if football in general has declined so significantly, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's definitely not the Holland team that I remember when I was younger. Definitely Dennis Bergkamp, Patrick Kluivert, Ronald de Boer, Frank de Boer, Clarence Seedorf, Eka Davids, I mean, Philip Cocu, Jaap Stam, we can go on and on. Van der Sar, we can go on and on about the players that Holland used to have. Do you know what I mean? World-class players, Van Persie's. And, talent has regressed, so to speak, in regards to it. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. So Zidane, which is Zinedine Zidane's son, he plays in goal for Algeria. He likes to be known as Luca, all right? So Luca is my nephew's name, believe it or not, Luca. But, Luca is... Zinedine Zidane son. That is what it is. I mean, and as I said, I find it ironic that Zinedine Zidane's son is a goalkeeper. I mean, if you watch Zidane play, this guy was probably the best player in the world I've ever seen. Honestly, on his day, probably the best player ever, guys. Absolutely. We're ready for the game, guys. We're ready for the game. We're getting underway. Let's hope for a better game than last night. Last night was pretty dour affair, guys. It was a pretty dour affair. Very, very exciting, if I'm being fair, guys. Absolutely not. Big up, everyone. Hopefully for a good game, guys. That's all I'm looking for. A nice 3-3 draw. What's your predictions? Get your predictions in below, guys. Let me know what your predictions in here in Rotterdam. Lovely Rotterdam. This could be Rotterdam or anywhere. Liverpool or Rome. It's Rotterdam. It's anywhere alone. Absolutely not. Flashback. Beautiful South. There you go, guys. See, I gave you a little Ballad. Speaking of Ballad, Ballad plays as the centre-back for Algeria today, guys. The number 5, Ballad. He's a good lad, Ballad. He's a good defender. I would like you guys to have a look at him as well, guys. Absolutely. Lovely Dutch shirt. I like the Dutch shirts. They always got good shirts, haven't they? Hold on. Kickoff is underway, guys. We are underway in this game, guys, in this friendly, of course, guys, before the World Cup. This friendly game. It's always a good game when Holland are involved, isn't it? It's good to see Holland back in the elite competition, of course. Yeah, it's never the same when Holland are in it. Of course, England knocked out Holland at the Euros not too long ago as well, guys. So let's not forget about that. Of course, guys. Yeah, they knocked them out. England won 2-1 in the last minute. Basically, Ollie Watkins with the goal, guys. Yeah. Holland are definitely not the side that they used to be. Definitely not. But guys, Algeria is kicking off from left to right. Holland are kicking up from right to left, of course, guys. Clearance by Van Heck there. Heckenhell. Yeah, Van Dijk already pointing and panicking there. Ephraim. Sal, who is better defender, Ronald Koeman or Jaap Stam? Jaap Stam for me. Ronald Koeman No, look. Ronald Koeman was a great player, but Ronald Koeman, I would say, could play in midfield. Ronald Koeman had a free kick on him as well. He could kick the ball harder than anyone else. I think he's got one of the recorded hardest kicks in football. But Ronald Koeman was a different level, of course. But Jaap Stam was a better defender for me. You know what I mean? I think in regards to the attacking side of things, I think Ronald Koeman can bring that ball out. He can shoot and that better than Stam, of course. But Stam as a defender, I think Stam's criminally underrated, and I think he's probably the best centre back I've seen at Man United. You know, since I've been a Man United fan 40 odd years, and he gets so disrespected. It's unbelievable when they're picking the all-time 11s and that, and Jaap Stam is not involved in 11. It drives me absolutely mad, guys. Absolutely, it really does. Guys, absolutely. But obviously, there's news about Man United coming through every single time. Like I said, guys, and don't forget, exclusively on Stretford Post, I told you guys about Monday, wasn't it? Monday, Matheus Fernandes has agreed personal terms with Man United. We just need to do the deal with West Ham. That's all we have to do, guys. But Matheus Fernandes has agreed a deal with Man United, terms and everything like that. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. Stretford Post, on the ball, exclusive. I won't get the credit, though, will I? In it, it's someone else to get it. They give it to Ornstein or Fabrizio Romano or Sully Talks, whoever it is, or one of those fake indicators or whatever they got, you know what I mean, and stuff like that with their cartoon images. Would this Dutch team really go far in the World Cup? It doesn't really look convincing. Mandem, no, I don't think so. I still think they've got some quality, but no way, mate. Look, there are a lot better teams in the World Cup. Here come Algeria, though. Algeria could be a dark horse. I'm really impressed with Algeria. I'm waiting for Chaibi and Mazza to come on, though. But no, I don't think they will. They have not developed to the level that they should have done over the last few years. The players that they're bringing through have become less and less. And look, unfortunately, it's just the way it is. I'm not a big fan of the manager as well, Ronald Koeman, to be honest with you, at the end of the day. Absolutely. Big up yourself. Big up SCB. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Hope everything is blessed with you, mate. So good start from Algeria so far. Good pressing performance so far from Algeria, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Smash a like on the video if you guys could do that for me. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Here come Holland, though. Oh, that's a foul. That's a cynical foul there. If I ever saw one, that was definitely a cynical foul. Could have been a yellow card, to be honest with you. Yeah, guys, I am going 3-3 in this game, by the way. I know I'm a little bit optimistic sometimes, but I am going for 3-3, guys. But Van der Ven playing as a left back is very interesting, I found. Do you know what I mean? Very, very interesting, Van der Ven playing as left back. Van der Ven's all the way up in the pitch. He's the one who's just been fouled. He was all the way up on the pitch, all the way attacking third. I've never seen that from Van der Ven. It's a string to his bow, you know what I mean? Absolutely. But here come Holland anyway, guys. Somerville, of course, of West Ham. Is playing today. Lots of interest in regards to Man United. Some people like Somerville. Some people saying that Man United should sign Somerville. We should go after him. Yeah. Oh. Well, Marlon's playing today. Of course, Marlon plays for Roma up front, guys. Another good player, guys. Absolutely, he plays for Roma. Here come Holland. Van Dijk. Here's Van der Ven. Van der Ven passes it out wide to Gakpo. Gakpo's going to take on his man here. Good play from Gakpo. He's in the bottom. No, it's a goal kick. He's done the typical Liverpool thing, isn't it? He's just run through, dead ends and just left the ball to go out for a goal kick. Absolutely. Absolutely. Big up Ephraim. 2-1 Ephraim is saying. 2-1 Ephraim is saying. Fantastic. Welcome, Ephraim. Look, I would like a few goals, to be honest with you. Yesterday was a dour affair. I mean, when you're just talking, right? And you don't really concentrate on the game. The game is poor, isn't it? The game is poor when you're just talking and you're not concentrating on the game. Hopefully this one's a lot better. The Sweden against Norway game was good, in my opinion. Definitely. But welcome everyone to the stream. Welcome, guys. SCB, I haven't spoken to you since the announcement of Carrick. It's been that long. Becoming Man United, your take, please. I mean, you've got to tune into Stretford Post, mate, to know my take. I've spoken 1,000 times about it. This isn't the history channel, FCB. I wish him the best of luck. That's it, and that's all I can say. I like Carrick, and I hope he gets backed by the board. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm what can we say? I back him. That's it. That's all we can do. I'm not going to blow smoke up his backside, but what I will do, I'll say that, you know what, if he gets back to the level, there's no limit to where we can go next season, in my opinion. And that's it. This league is rubbish, the Premier League. And Arsenal winning the league, if there's any positive to come out Arsenal winning the league, right, is the fact that it just goes to show you that anyone can win this Premier League. And that's what it is at the end of the day. Wait, are you North African? I am not North African, my friend Andalusian dreamer, Morocco. Gary, you're from Morocco. I'm not North African, no. I'm mixed race. I'm mixed white English. So my mother is white and my dad is Asian. So yeah, and I come from Arabic Muslim heritage on my dad side, of course. And my mum is English. My mum is Christian. And yeah. There you go. There you go. Stretford Post. Multicultural. You know what I mean? I'm like United Nations. I'm like all in one bundle. But no better place to watch football. That's it. I was so excited about my team, Uzbekistan, but the Canada game went 2-0 loss. Didn't you miss you missed a couple of great chances. I was watching the highlights of that, Jav. I was watching the highlights and you missed a couple of big chances in that game. And I was looking, I thought, goodness, you could have done well in that game. But don't take too much in regards to the friendlies. The friendlies are always going to be, strange, especially before the World Cup. Players are looking not to get injured and you're just trying to build a little bit of momentum. I think Uzbekistan are better than what they showed, in my opinion. You don't qualify, guys, at the end of the day, for the World Cup. If you in the European, here come Holland, off the post. Marlon, was that Marlon? It was off the post, guys. Holland came close there. It was Marlon there, the Roma striker. Good. That was close, wasn't it? That was close. He was a little bit wide open there. He was a little bit wide open there, guys. He was. And Marlon, he turned well and he hit it. And I thought he was rolling into the back of the net. But, guys, that was unlucky for Marlon off the post. Josh, what about my dad? What's that? I don't like it. Like football. My dad, like football. Yes, my dad's a Huddersfield fan. If you know where Huddersfield is, it's in Yorkshire in England. My dad, when he came to England, my dad moved to Huddersfield. And he lived with an English woman in Huddersfield in Yorkshire. And he became a Huddersfield fan. That's my dad. That's my background. Yeah, my mum's a Wimbledon fan. I'm a Man United fan. And my younger brother's a Liverpool fan. My older brother's a Spurs fan. Yeah, Jav. Shamaradov missed a one-on-one with the keeper in the 6th minute. Yeah, these are the kind of things, Jav, that can change the whole game, isn't it? They can change the whole game. He puts that in the net. It's a different game, isn't it? Canada are better than they have been. Obviously, Canada have improved immensely over the years. I know that. But one thing I would say that, yeah, you're absolutely right. Look, you put that in the back of the net. It's a different game, isn't it? It's a different game, definitely. Sam, I would love to see Michael Carrick become the first English manager to win the Premier League. It would be lovely, Sam. It would be lovely. There's nothing I want more, right, than a Man United legend to win the league. There's nothing I want more than a Man United legend to win the league. I mean, more than anything, right? It's just that whether it's realistic or not, or whether he can do it or not. I think he can, because I did say that I personally think this league is weak. I personally think the league isn't good. So yeah, I think he can. I definitely do. Absolutely. Jay, even Sal, would you take Dusan Vlahovic on a free 26-year-old age, but does have injury records? No, I wouldn't, Jay. No. He's got terrible injury record. And also he gets 400 grand a week. Goal for Holland. 1-0. Good play from Holland there, guys. Is it offside? No, it is offside, I think. Yeah, it's offside. It's offside. I thought it was offside. I thought he was onside there for a second there. I thought he was onside there for a second. It was Reinders who put it in the back of the net. Let me have a look at this. He passed it out wide. Yeah, he's offside. Yeah, he's offside. Yeah. He is offside, and it was tapped in. It was a good cross. To be fair, from Somerville, good play from Somerville. Of course, the West Ham player. Well aware, well alert, but yeah, offside. No goal, guys. United Strand, don't care about him, mate. Honestly, couldn't care less about all these, Muppets who just using Man United, you know what I mean, for fame. Yeah, couldn't care less, to be honest with you. Here come Algeria, though, on the left-hand side. guys. Looking to get into the game. Yeah, it's been majority Holland so far. Big up, Rajat. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Big up, Rajat, the legend, of course. Big up the regulars in Stretford Post, of course, guys. Hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, Algeria nil, Netherlands nil. 10 minutes gone, 11 minutes gone or so, guys. 0-0 so far. Don't forget to smash a like on the way in, guys. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be brilliant. If you guys would smash a like, that'd be great, guys. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Of course, as usual, thank you so much for your support. Really appreciate it, guys. I really do. Thank you, guys. It's lovely to have you guys here, of course. But big up everyone in the stream, though. Big up everyone. Thank you, guys. It's good to see you all. Yeah, it's the 15th, Bobby. June the 15th, the window opens. But I don't think Man United are going to do any official deals. What's going to happen is this, right? Man United are going to do deals, but they're not going to confirm the deals until like July the 1st, because that's when the fiscal year happens. So the fiscal year is basically a reset of the previous year. So basically, our money and our finance and our FFP and PSR we reset, and we could spend the money. So that's why we're going to sign the likes of Edison on July the 1st rather than just signing now. Yeah, I mean on the 15th of June. So they're waiting for the fiscal year to do it, but it's done. It's done, but just obviously the inevitables. I mean, officially with the finances and things like that won't be done until then. So a lot of the deals you will see will be done on July the 1st. I would have liked Man United to sign someone before July, because that means that we spent the money of this year and not next year. You know what I mean? Which is sad. Big up Goku. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Hey man, good to see you. Good to see you. Big up the wrapping paper. How are you doing? Well, good to see you as well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Stretford Post, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well, guys, on this Wednesday evening where I am. Of course. Yeah. On the right hand side there, Holland who dominated this game so far. They dominated quite a lot, to be honest with you, if I'm being real. Long ball here towards Gakpo. Gakpo, no, doesn't quite reach Gakpo there. He's frustrated. The number 3 of Algeria, well cleared there. Good play from the number 3 of Algeria. His name is Abada. He's one of the right back that I told you guys to have a look at. He's playing on the right back. But here comes Van der Ven. Passes it there in the middle. Hold on. It's back out to Van der Ven. Van der Ven gets the cross in, and it's cleared away. Algeria got to play a little bit more positively. They got to play a little bit more positively. Algeria, they're playing a little bit defensively. Gravenberch almost got that ball there. It's a throw in, which Van der Ven will take. Lots are coming from that left hand side. Shocking, Van der Ven playing as a left back. Lots of stuff coming from that left hand side. I mean, here's the number 21 now, guys. De Jong. De Jong, of course, still playing for Holland. Cross comes in, another corner for Holland, guys. Another corner for Holland here, guys. Van der Ven was up there. No, it's going to be a goal kick, I think. I think he's given a foul, isn't it? Or it went out of play? Yeah, it went out of play. So it's going to be a goal kick. It's going to be a goal kick. It went out of play. What do you, Arsenal, want Mateus Fernandes now? What do Arsenal want? Probably, let me just say, guys, I did say this a few weeks ago. The one thing about Arsenal, right, and they've done this throughout history, not just this season, but throughout history, they copy our transfer targets. That's what they do. Arsenal actually copy our transfer targets. They ain't got their own mind. That's what they do. And I'm not surprised that after Mateus Fernandes. I'm not surprised, you know. But it's up to Mateus Fernandes whether he wants to go to Man United with a better project, in my opinion, rather than playing for a boring team like Arsenal, a defensive team like Arsenal, and come to Man United, you know. Man United already agreed personal terms, but already more advanced than Arsenal in regards to that. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. Is there any limit the club can spend in a year in the Premier League? I think some clubs spent close to $1 billion this year. No, there's a limit, mate. There's a limit. No clubs have spent $1 billion this year. The most that was spent was Liverpool, spent 400 million, but they sold players as well. So they balanced it out by selling players and bringing players in. No one spent $1 billion. No. Ephraim, Sal, apart from United players, who is your favourite Dutch player? Apart from United players, who's my favourite Dutch player? Probably Clarence Seedorf. Big fan of his. I think he's one of the most underrated Dutch players ever. Won the Champions League with numerous amounts of clubs. Absolutely brilliant player. Game changer. Absolutely underrated player. Probably Clarence Seedorf, yeah. Van Basten was also one I really admired. Very, very good player as well. When we're thinking about Holland, if I think about going back in regards to Holland, Mark Overmars, who played for Arsenal, I really was a big fan of Mark Overmars before he went to Arsenal. Did very well for Arsenal as well. I did like Mark Overmars, and Dennis Bergkamp as well, of course, you know. When do Portugal play? I'm not too sure when they play, but they'll be playing very soon, Rajat. I haven't got the list on me where the games are, but they will definitely be playing. Portugal, in my opinion, bit overrated, in my opinion, but we'll have to say. Absolutely. Van Nistelrooy, he played for Man United, Raja. He means the players who didn't play for Man United. Sam, the Champions League needs AC Milan as Roma, Fiorentina, Lyon, Marseille. Yeah. They need Man United. It's glad Man United, but AC Milan are one of the originators, isn't it? You know, absolutely. You know, absolutely. Throw in to Holland here, guys. Gakpo looking miserable. I would be if I was playing for Liverpool. Absolutely. Yeah, Gakpo's looking a little bit miserable and stuff like that. Definitely. Here in Rotterdam, guys, here's Van Dijk with the ball, taking the ball forward, pointing and that, guys. Big up the wrapping paper. Leao for Man United. Maybe. What I would say is that obviously there's a lot of criticism in regards to Rafael Leao. I think he's a good player. He's only going to cost around 50 million. I think he's a victim of his surroundings in regards to AC Milan. AC Milan haven't been as successful as they should be. One of the biggest clubs in the world. When Man United fixed the midfield, shot straight at the keeper. When Man United fixed the midfield, guys, then I would be interested in the attacking side of things, because I think we need to fix our midfield, fix our fullbacks as well. Let's not forget. And then I'll be interested in what we do in regards to the attacking third and things like that, of course. Absolutely. Kind of disappointed Portugal picked Samu Costa over João Palhinha. I mean, they didn't put Mateus Fernandes in it as well. Just look at their squad, guys. I think they're overrated. Chance of Holland, it's going to be a goal. Oh, what a miss. Marlon. Guys, that is a striker's opportunity, and he's missed it. Wow. What a miss there, guys. That's an awful miss. It should be 1-0 to Holland, but that is an awful miss, guys. A very, very awful miss. Disgusting miss, really, to be honest, isn't it? Guys, it really is. If there ever was one. Yeah, that was an awful miss, man. Yeah, you got to do better than that. You got to do better than that. Absolutely. You have to do better than that. So, which team do you want to face Champions League? Anyone. I don't mind, Ephraim. Anyone. I don't mind anyone. You're going to face big teams anyway. Just play anyone. Yeah. It's a chance for people, and it's an opportunity. Who dares wins, and go out there and prove yourself. That's what it is at the end of the day, you know. Go out there and prove yourself, and who dares wins, isn't it? Here come Holland again. Holland, Gakpo. Gakpo's got big chance here. Good save from Zidane. Good save from Luka there. Good save. Yeah, Gakpo's disappointed. It was a good save from him, guys. Very good save. Bayern Munich Biodi, most likely, if we don't go in for Rajat, they probably will go in for him, of course. They probably will. Dark horses for the World Cup FCB. Norway and Japan for me. Those are my two dark horses. Yeah, Bioldi is a player that we need to look at, you know, and there are options out there. This is the thing about midfielders. There are options out there. Do you know what I mean? Definitely. And we need to get them. Here come Algeria. Algeria on the attack here, on the left-hand side. One of the rare attacks they've had in this game so far. Good play there from the number 18. It's going to be a corner there, guys. First corner. I think it's the first corner of the game for Algeria here, guys. Amora with a good run. A lot of things are coming down the side of Amora at the moment. I'm seeing a lot of runs and a lot of work down that side. Definitely. Guys, number 2, Mandy is up there. Corner to Algeria. See what they can do. See if they can do something here. Of course, a huge Algerian turnout. Lots of Algerian brothers and sisters in Holland, of course. Here we go, guys. Corner taken short. Cross comes in. Headed. Nah. I'm never a big fan of the short corners and that. Just get the ball in the box, in my opinion. That's what I would do. Just get the ball in the box. Reinders is on the floor. He's been hit on the head. He looks all right, but he does look a bit weird. Mark, thank you so much for your generosity, my friend. You're absolute superstar. Thank you so much, my guy. Really appreciate your support. Thank you for supporting the channel all year, my friend. Absolute legend. Thank you, mate. You are the reason for Stretford Post, my friend. You people like you support the channel. Thank you so much. You're absolute legend. Afternoon, Sound community. How are you doing? I'm very well. Good to see you. And just getting home. How is the game so far? Again, like it just comes across as a typical friendly Mark. You know, it's like a lot of these teams, the players don't want to get injured before the World Cup. It's a little bit like that. They're playing very tentatively, like a very I don't know how would you say it? Sensitively, basically. Absolutely. Madame Tussauds have a statue of Harry Kane. Didn't know that. You know. Rajat, Holland already sold? Yes, 38 million. Holland has gone to Napoli because Napoli are a proper football club, unlike Barcelona, by the way, guys. As you know, close to Napoli and me, but they're a proper football club. They're a team of their word. They actually go through what they say. You know what I mean? Unlike some football clubs from Catalan, scumbags. You know what I mean? Madrid are right about Barcelona. Let me tell you, they're right about Barcelona, Madrid. Absolutely right about Barcelona. Absolute scumbags, man. But but again, that's what I would say about Marcus Rashford, isn't it? Marcus Rashford shouldn't have sold himself short. He should have made himself look cheap, because he did. He made himself look cheap, didn't he? You know, flirting with Barcelona and stuff. Not only flirting, begging Barcelona it was, and he's still doing it. And he's left himself like with nowhere to go now. And he's actually affected Man United, because Barcelona know he's desperate. You know what I mean? Napoli are passionate fans, very big club, but still a great, Napoli are very passionate fans, not very big club. What would you know about Napoli, Rajat? What do you know about that? Do you know something about this fella here? Do you know anything about this guy? One of the biggest clubs in Italy, mate. One of the biggest clubs. Very, very passionate. Yeah, better football club, and were bigger football club than Barcelona were back in the day. Mark, of course, my friend, can't wait for the World Cup and to watch it along with you. Come on, man. Yeah, we're getting in the gear. We're getting geared up, guys. We've got 8 days to the World Cup, of course, guys. So it's going to be difficult. I probably need a hand. Like, guys, absolutely. I probably need someone to do some watch-alongs for me, to be honest with you. There's a lot of stuff, you know. Ephraim, Barcelona is the biggest scumbags team in the world. Yes, they are. They're scumbag team. Cheap. That's what they are. They're cheap. You know, they're not. You know what I mean? My respect for them has gone down. I always felt they're a bit, you know. If anyone's ever been to the Nou Camp, the Camp Nou in Barcelona, I've been there multiple times. Every time you go, they treat you like crap. If you're not a Barcelona fan, they treat you like crap. Chance, good save from Luka again. Goalkeeper from the Zinedine Zidane's son, looks pretty useful in goal, guys. He's made a couple of good saves here. You know, Somerville with a strike. Naples people are also very passionate about their football identity. It was filled with a Maradona memorabilia when I was in Naples. I go 5 times a year. My wife is from there, Jav. Yeah, half my family is from Naples, so I go there 5 times a year. I'll be there in July, God willing. God willing. Let me just see my Maradona. This is from there. There we go. Wait, there we go. Yeah, I might go to a game one day, but I broadcast a game from there. It is very passionate. It is. They worship McTominay over there now. Can you believe it? Yeah. Can you believe it? A big up everyone in the stream, guys. Don't forget to smash a like on the stream. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Big up everyone, guys. Absolute legends, of course. Absolute legends. Big up everyone in the stream. Big up the legends of Stretford Post. Come on. It was a bit dirty and rusty, Barcelona's stadium. So was Real Madrid's, to be fair. They were very a lot of the communist sort of vibe. The same with the San Siro, what I've seen. But obviously, Real Madrid and Barcelona have upgraded their stadiums properly. Though, one thing I'll give them credit for is that they didn't move away from where they are. We're so happy, these fake Man United fans, to move away from Old Trafford. Here come Algeria. Oh, he's missed it. It was a last-ditch tackle. I think it was from Van Dijk. Was it the last? Was it Van Heck? Oh, it was a good ball for Mahrez. Mahrez is going to take the corner. There's a good opportunity there. Yeah, I think Van Heck lost the ball. Good tackle. Very good tackle there from Amora again, guys. Yeah, Mahrez gets the ball over to Amora, and he just a last-ditch tackle. I think that was Van Heck with the tackle. Great tackle, to be honest with you. Great tackle. Great tackle. Corner to Algeria, guys. Corner coming in for Algeria. Cross comes in. Header. No. Shot. Great shot. Straight at the keeper. Great shot there. Very clean shot. Sometimes you can hit a ball too clean, though. That's the thing. That was Banter with the shot. Sometimes you can hit a ball too clean. I think he hit the ball beautifully, but it was just too clean of a shot. Yeah, look. Absolutely. Absolutely. Have you noticed Marco Silva agree going to Benfica? Have you not? Yeah, I noticed. I don't really care, to be honest. It has nothing to do with Man United, so not bothered. To be honest with you, I notice everything, Raja, man. You know. But I did speak about it yesterday. If you listened, you know, Raja, you know, people. Yeah, but yeah, he's a good manager. Well, I wouldn't say he's an amazing manager. You know what I mean? But he'd be good for Benfica, that's for sure. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, he'd be good for Benfica. Yeah. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Really appreciate you all, of course. Big up the legends, of course, in the stream, guys. Don't forget to smash a like. Sam, Manchester United should send some youngsters on loan to Fulham. It's whether they want them or not. Fulham are not some dumping ground, you know. Fulham are quite a good team. What's going on with this charger? Why is it not charging my phone? It's up to them whether they want them or not, isn't it? I mean, they could. Why is that not on though? Is the plug on? Yeah. Let's just have a look at this. Hello. Don't know why that wasn't working. There we go, guys. We're back in action. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you again, Underwater Fish Films. This is insane. Only one goal in 5 international friendlies. Could be rigged or something. No, I don't know why they rigged that. I don't think friendlies are rigged. I think the World Cup might be, though. Watch out for Argentina. Raja, would have Harry Wilson be a good pickup? He's on a free nowadays, maybe. Yeah, good for the squad. Big up Karina. What's going on? Good to see you, pal. Good to see you again. Big up Marcus, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Good to see the legends back in the house. Good to see you, man. Yeah, look, you know, there's a lot of good free transfers there. Obviously, we lost out on Senesi. He's gone to Spurs. You know, Harry Wilson's he's a good player. He's a good player. But, you know, I think Man United need to be aiming higher. I really do. I'd much rather get a younger player, guys. Absolutely, I would. Be back with you guys. 1 second. Yeah, man. Which team do you think will be the biggest dark horse? I think I've been asked this question about 6 times already tonight. Underwater fish films. Japan and Norway for me. Those two teams, Japan and Norway. Those are the 2 teams that I would say would be the dark horse, definitely. Yeah, I've been asked that question quite a lot, to be honest with you. Could argue England could be the dark horse in general. Anyway, here come Holland again. Holland generally have the better of the place above Somerville. It's going to be is it a corner? No problem, Underwood. It's good to see you. Hope you're well. It's going to be a corner to Holland. Yeah, look, I haven't looked. I've looked at Belgium so far. Obviously, we've seen Sweden, we've seen Norway. You know, we've seen Croatia. I'm now seeing Algeria and Holland. I haven't seen anything special so far. The best team I've seen was Norway. That's it. Other than that, I haven't seen anything special from anyone. Yeah. Anyway, it's going to be a corner to Holland. Can they get something before halftime? 32 minutes gone, guys. Here in Rotterdam. Cross comes in. Header away. Yeah, it's cleared away. Cleared away again. I want to see something from Algeria because obviously I did the AFCON this season, and I do want one of those teams to exert themselves, show themselves in this tournament. You know what I mean? I really do. It'd be nice if they could perform on their level, on the top level. Do you know what I mean? Japan have some quality players on the team. They do. They have a good structure. That's what they have. There was a Dutch player who played in the Premier League called Winston Bogarde. Yes. Also played for Barcelona and teams like that. I wish Asian Confederate. What's your point, Sam? I also wish Confederation teams would faster. Imagine Japan, but faster. I wish Asian Confederation teams were faster. Imagine Japan, but faster. Yeah, look. The thing with the Asian teams, they are physicality, athleticism. Like I said yesterday, they're good athletes, but they're not like the Europeans and in my opinion. But they're getting better. They're getting better and they're more physicality. I remember when I was growing up, Japan and South Korea, they're very small and the teams are very small, especially the goalkeeper, and they struggled with that, to be honest with you. Do you know what I mean, guys? Yeah, speaking of Winston Bogarde, his son does play. His son plays as well, doesn't he? Will they have halftime shows at the World Cup? I hope not, Raja. Not interested in bloody dancing, people dancing, making football like NFL. Nobody wants football to be like NFL. That's one thing about it. Nobody wants football to be like NFL. I don't want football to be like NFL. Nobody should want football to be like NFL. I want it to stay as football. You know, and I know all summer we're going to be hearing soccer. I mean, it's just a commercial World Cup, isn't it? Guys, here come Algeria. Good chance for them. Amora is on the ball. Playing well so far, Amora. They're definitely... Algeria do have some good wingers, but they got to be more confident and they've got to be more brave on the ball. If I was going to give Algeria any advice, of course, if they take it, it's up to them. But they're good on the left-hand side. They've got some good attacking players that should really exert it. Guys, because I watched Algeria a few times during obviously I watched all the African nations games, most of them. And, I would say that they were good up to a point in the pitch, but when they got to the final third, they would look a bit toothless. And they did have a game. I think it was one of the games, funny game it was. And it went all the way to extra time. And then it went after extra time, it went to the last minute of extra time. And then they scored. You know, when games go into extra time, I want it to be a penalty shootout because I think I deserve a penalty shootout. I think I deserve a bit of entertainment. You know, America tried to ruin everything. Some people in America haven't got visas. You know what I mean? Haven't got visas. And like some coaches who at football clubs, at football teams, some of the teams that are competing, haven't got visas. Couldn't get visa. It's crazy, isn't it? Underwater, will you host most of the World Cup games that will be played in the evening? I will do as many as I can. Underwater fish films. I'll do as many as I can. I have to be obviously. I have to think realistic. Obviously, looking at the times and stuff like that. You know, if I show you guys, I did show guys yesterday. If I show you the actual timings of the World Cup, guys, I'm going to show you now. I'm going to show the actual timings of the World Cup for me. This is what it's going to be like, guys. So, okay. So these are the timings for me. All right. So let's have a look at this. These are the timings for me in the World Cup. Guys, I think I deserve a medal if I manage doing it. Now, the 11th of June, the 12th of June, the 13th of June is not bad for me. I don't mind that. 11 p.m., 6 a.m., I can do that. 11 p.m., I can do that. 5 a.m., I can do that. 11 p.m., I can do that. But look at the 14th. So 2 a.m. So this thing, 13th of June, right? The game will finish 11:45, 12, 12:45. Midnight, right? Midnight, 12:45. Then no sleep, 2 a.m. game. All right? So that game will finish at 2:45, 3:45. An hour later, we've got a 5 a.m. game. Right? That will finish at 7 almost. An hour later, we've got an 8 a.m. game. So that is going to be the difficulty, these parts. So I'm going to basically become an owl. I'm going to basically become an owl. I'm going to be basically being sleeping during the day. Look, I'll have to analyze the games, to be honest with you. I have to work out what I can do, what I can't do. When you look at these, this is only up until the 28th of June, until we reach the last 16 and stuff. This is it. You know, it's crazy when you think about it, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It is definitely out of control. Like, I mean, it's a stupid place to put the World Cup. It just is. I've never seen it like that, though. I've seen it in Brazil. I've seen it in the World Cup. I think it's even worse than the last time the World Cup was in America. Like, you know, it's just the wrong side of the world, man, honest to God. Yeah, but I'm going to try my best. I'm going to embrace it and see what I can do. And see if we can get all the watch-alongs together, of course, guys, as a community. And let's do this, guys. Absolutely. I like Amora. Wait till you see Chaibi and Mazza, 2 players coming off the bench. They're on the bench today for Algeria. Amora's a good player as well, though. Absolutely. FIFA World Cup is out of control. Yeah, look, there's so much bad things going on. I have a family who live in the Port Perry, Ontario and Vancouver. They are very excited for the World Cup. They should be. I mean, I don't mind it being in Canada, of course. Canada, like, you know, they're all right. But I just don't think America appreciate the World Cup. You know, I don't think they appreciate it. Look, when you think about what's going on, I've grown up watching every single World Cup since probably 1986 was the first real World Cup I can remember. I've never felt this attached from the World Cup. I used to be so excited. There used to be all those programs on TV and stuff like that before, and there's nothing there now. You know, there's nothing. It's just that the vibe is gone, guys. You know what I mean? It's like WrestleMania is coming or something. That's what it's like. You know what I mean? There's no vibe there. There's no like proper cultural football, because football is culture, guys. That's what it is. Do you know what I mean? Mark, glad my parents are British. Always was sending me overseas to watch the beautiful game. Big up, Mark. Yeah. Football is more than just a game. It's a cultural institution, right? And it is a game that resonates for 150 years, right? And you can't buy that. You can't commercialize that. You can't get Diana Ross at a halftime show. You can't do that and make it attractive. Football is the entertainment. This is what you have to understand. The thing with NFL, right? NFL, the entertainment is the halftime show, the beginning of the pre-match show, all that business. Dr. Dre and Eminem and people like that. That's the entertainment. With football, The football is the entertainment. That's what I'm talking about. The football is the entertainment, not the halftime show, not the dancing, not the singing, none of that. It's the football. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. I don't think American football culture is that good, but that's just my opinion. They don't have a footballing culture, Rajat. It's getting better, but I was growing up and they used to make fun of football. They used to make fun of it. They call it soccer. They used to make fun of it. And, you know, what do you play? Soccer? What kind of sport is that? That's what they used to say to me, you know. And, yeah, save by Zidane. Good save. Still 0-0 between Holland and Algeria. That's what they used to do. They used to make fun of it. And this is why I don't think they deserve the World Cup, because they don't understand it. Give it to Argentina. Give it to Canada. Give it to Mexico. Give it to Brazil. Give it to Chile. Give it to Paraguay, Bolivia. Give it to Jamaica. Give it to someone who actually loves the game. Do you know what I mean? You know, give it to a Caribbean World Cup, Trinidad, Jamaica, you know, Dominican Republic, Cuba, Caribbean World Cup. What about that? Huh? CONCACAF World Cup. There you go, guys. That is what we should be doing, not just giving it to them again. Do you know what I mean? And guys, you're speaking to a person who's been to America a lot of times. I've worked there. I've done things in music and stuff like that. So from Chicago to Houston to Detroit to New York, I've been. We don't need cheerleaders in football. We don't need fireworks in football. Football is the game. Football is the fireworks. Football's the halftime talk, the halftime entertainment. It's all about the football. Do you know what I mean? We're close to halftime here, guys. 0-0 between Holland and Algeria. Surprise, surprise. I'm going to read out some of the scores in a minute. Why don't Man United even try to get Dumfries? Don't you mind it? Competition with Real Madrid, but you never know. Because Man United are incompetent, Rajat. It would have been a good signing. It would have cost nothing. You know, Man United love Dalot for some reason. I think we need an upgrade on Dalot, to be honest with you. Man United love Dalot for some reason, and they don't want to sign a right. But they actually feel like we don't need a right back. It's crazy when you think about it. But the way they're moving, the fact that they weren't even in for obviously Dumfries is crazy. We do need a different right back, absolutely. Matty, big up, Matty. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you again. USA should have been stripped of the host of the second they invaded and attacked Iran. Yeah, Canada and Iran could have continued. FIFA is so corrupt. Look, guys, all I would say is look what they did to Russia, Matty. You know, there you go. This is the world we live in, and you can read it as it's clear as day. Why? And there you go, you know, and it's they should have been stripped of the World Cup. Absolutely. What, you know, I will never forget, you know, but yeah, let's save it for another show. But yeah, you know, destabilizing world peace, man. That's what they've done. You know, I've been in the UAE now for like 4 years, right? And the Middle East. And I've had the most peaceful time I've ever had in my life. It's been amazing. So peaceful. Just get on with life. Everyone gets on with life. But until those scumbags come in and they get involved in the peace and they try to disrupt peace because they want territory, that's exactly what they want. That's when it becomes a problem, you know. And now they're destabilizing the region, and they are, you know, they cause rift and conflict. Here's Marlon. Marlon, they shouldn't have the World Cup. They don't deserve the World Cup because, guys, they're selling World Cup tickets at $20,000. That's not football for me. That's not what I was raised upon. I was not raised like that. This is a money-making scheme for America. You know what I mean? Absolutely. But look, what I will do, obviously, it is the World Cup, and we will only see one World Cup every 4 years. So most important thing to do, embrace it, enjoy it, and to see how it goes. And hopefully we have a good fun doing it, guys. Absolutely. Half-time here, guys. 0-0 between Holland and Algeria, guys, in this friendly, pre-World Cup friendly, guys. Not the best half of football you'll ever watch, to be honest with you, but 0-0, guys. No injury time, thank goodness for that. But it's 0-0, guys. Look, Holland have been the better team. There's been small parts played by Algeria, but hopefully the game opens up a little bit more in the second half. relatively cancelling each other out between the two sides. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Jav, want to hear a crazy fact? Go ahead. First international match of Uzbekistan was in 1928 against Switzerland, and Uzbekistan won 8-4. Back then, it was in the Soviet Union. But obviously, they didn't play a free at the back, did they? Oh, God. 8-4. Rajat, Gianluca Infantino doesn't care about. He's an idiot, mate. He's an idiot. You know, like I don't like the double standards. I don't like the hypocrisy. I don't like it. If you got one rule, you got to have them for everyone. At the end of the day, the fact is they're scared, isn't it? That's it. You know, and that's it. And that's what they did. And they gave it a Nobel Peace Prize. Norway have questioned it, haven't they? Norway have questioned the Nobel Peace Prize. Far from it, mate. Hosting the USA does not look great. It does not hit the same like other countries. It doesn't, man. It doesn't hit the same. And guys would gaslight me about the 94 World Cup. I was around and I didn't like the 94 World Cup. It doesn't hit the same, man. You don't understand. It doesn't. Look, there's people that out there now are just like, oh, the World Cup's on in a week. It is about, it's 8 days, 7 days tomorrow. It's a week. And people are like, you know, the World Cup's on in a week. And but guys, listen, I'm going to try and make it as entertaining as possible. I'm going to do the games. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to support England as much as I can. And we're going to see how it goes. You know, Marcus, all the reasons you alluded to about America and that soccer culture, Sal, is American ruins everything. I haven't enjoyed the lead up to this tournament by America injecting this bullshit and politics in the game. Yeah. Cancelling visas. I know a couple who coaches going to the World Cup who visas have been cancelled. It's not going to be pretty. Iran are not allowed to. It's a mess, guys. You know, it is a mess, and it shouldn't have been there. And when they got the World Cup, I thought, what? Again, they've already had it in 1994. You know, England have hosted the World Cup once. Imagine this, guys. England have hosted the World Cup. It's English sport, by the way. It was invented in England, right? Football was invented in England. Imagine this, right? The inventors of football have hosted the World Cup once in 1966. That's like America hosting the Super Bowl once in their history. It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's just whoever talks, money talks, and that's what it is at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? So I would have loved it to be in Italy. I would love to be in Spain, Portugal, Belgium, Netherlands. You know, any one of those countries would have been lovely. Ireland and, you know, all these places. North Africa, maybe Morocco, Egypt. You know, these places, well, you know, I would have loved it there. It would have been good to have it there. But, you know, put it on the other side of the world. And the people in Europe who consume football, who invest in football the most, is the people in Europe. We'll have to watch 2 a.m., 5 a.m., 3 a.m. games. And that's fine, right? As long as it's, you know, it's in a place that actually appreciates the game, you know. Rajat, dead atmosphere in the MLS games is so going with America is a sort of a dump. It's a money pick, mate. They knew they can make money commercially. It's going to be a World Cup for commercial. You know, you can see all the sponsors jumping on it, the McDonald's and the Burger Kings and stuff like that, and whatever. And it is a commercial World Cup. It's going to be one of them ones, guys. And they are going to utilize the halftime shows. They're going to use, you know, the pre-match shows, the fireworks and stuff. That's all well and good, right? But, you know, as I said, it's like WrestleMania. It's like waiting for WrestleMania. It's not like waiting for the World Cup. It's like waiting for WrestleMania. Raja, whatever team wins the Super Bowl now next can be considered as the world champions now. I don't even watch the Super Bowl, mate. I'm not one of those guys who pretend to like the Super Bowl because it gets likes and clicks. I'm not one of those guys. And there's a few content creators that do that, guys. I'm not one of those people, unfortunately. Sorry. You know what I mean? I like WrestleMania. I'll probably do WrestleMania. I'll probably do WWE because I'm close to the WWE and a few people from there. But I wouldn't do the Super Bowl. No, I couldn't do it, mate. No chance. I'd rather lay with my wife. That's what I would rather do and sleep. Marcus, I hate they got to host it, the first ever expanded tournament. Yeah, exactly. And gave it to the most unappreciated group of people. the Earth. Americans, they are ignorant. And as far, trust me, we live in those morons every day. Marcus, they should have just kept it Mexico and Canada. That's what they should have done. Simple as that. They should have kept it Mexico and Canada. I'll be happy with that. Maybe add another country in there. Maybe add another country in there. But yeah, but I think Canada and Mexico would be great hosts. I mean, at the end of the day, I think them combined could have done it alone. I do think they could have done it alone. Marky Mark. Yeah, my dad thought I was getting too spoiled living in America at 14 and sent me with a friend to Bucharest to train at SCB. Goodness me, well done. FCSB, of course, Man United played them a few years ago and came back with my eyes wide open. Everyone should travel. Marky, spot on, mate. Spot on. Now, people ask me a lot, Sal, why do you live in UAE? Why do you live in United Arab Emirates? There's a load of reasons why. Load of reasons why. Peace, tranquility, good people, opportunity, life, enjoy life, sun, 360 days a year. There's a few reasons. Do you know what I mean? There's a few reasons right there. And I agree, absolutely, Market. It broadens your horizons, doesn't it? It broadens your horizons. It gives you an education, doesn't it? And I've been to America, by the way, like loads of times. Now, let me just say something about America, right? I've been to Houston, Texas, Los Angeles. I've been to New York, Detroit, Chicago. I've done all those places, and like I've been pleasantly surprised with some of those places. Houston, Texas was one of the most hospitable places I've ever been. The people were so nice, you know what I mean? Lovely people. And but it's nothing to do with the people. It's to do with the reasoning behind the World Cup. Is it for football? Is it actually for football, or is it for commercial reasons and business? And that's the thing, because the football at the end of the day is the working man's game. That's what it is. It was known as the working man's game. But looking at the prices of the tickets, and I'm seeing $20,000 to go and see Haiti against bloody Brazil, I'm like, what the hell? You know what I mean? And like come on. You're going to eventually see empty stadiums in the World Cup for the first time ever. I went to the 1998 World Cup in France. You couldn't get a ticket. You could not get a ticket. No matter what the game, you couldn't get a ticket. No matter what the game. And now, I guarantee it's going to be the first time you're going to see half-empty stadiums and things like that, But look, guys, I'm going to do the watch-along. It's going to be great. We're going to try and enjoy it. And guys, Jav, politics aside, I love to see Russia in the World Cup. Wonderful games they had in 2018. They knocked out Spain and all goes. Yeah, they knocked them out on penalties, didn't they, Jav? Yeah, I think so the further we keep away from that subject, the better. But I have my opinions, do you know what I mean, about it, of course. And the double standards and the hypocrisy is incredible, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. And not only that, like when Roman Abramovich came into Chelsea, Roman Abramovich actually improved Chelsea. He made Chelsea into a powerhouse, right? He invested well and he understood football, right? Abramovich. When you get the owners that are coming into the clubs like at Liverpool, at Man United, for example, they don't understand football like Abramovich did. Abramovich was interested in making Chelsea successful. That was it. Some of the owners in the Premier League now, including Man United, are more interested in getting money from Man United. How much can we make from Man United? It's like that. Do you know what I mean? Marcus. We're only excited by default. We're football fans, absolutely. And we embrace the tournament once it starts. But trust me, we're not happy. Look, at the end of the day, my good friend Marcus, we will make the most of it. Of course we will. We're not miserable. We will make the most of it. We'll enjoy it. And obviously, but we have to point out the issues and we have to be critical. We have to be. And I think it's very important that people speak up and tell the truth. There's a lot of people, especially in the content creation game, they don't really tell the truth. And I think that's disappointing. There's a lot of people who don't. A lot of people are scared of closing doors, and that's the problem with them. They're scared, I might not get that, that commercial deal. I might not get an opportunity in the press conferences and things like that. Do you know what I mean? And that's what it is. I find it astonishing, the hypocrisy that happened with Qatar, everything that happened to Qatar, the virtual signaling and all that, when all they do was they have oil, which I don't understand. What's the big deal about having oil? It's like England having hay or England having farming, and they were saying, "Oh, England's a farming country or a hay country." What's the difference of having oil? It's a natural resource. You know what I mean? And the virtual signaling, the human rights, part-time human rights activists, where are they now? Where's the human rights activists? They're down there in New York. They're in New York right now. They're in Los Angeles right now. Where's all the human rights things now? All those journalists, you know what I mean? All those things we're talking about. Where are they now? The hypocrisy is rife, my friends. It's disgusting. What they did in 2002. We didn't in the UAE, like the World Cup in 2022. I couldn't watch the opening ceremony. They wouldn't let anyone watch it. The UK televisions, they wouldn't let anyone watch it. Raja, will preferred it being in Uruguay, Argentina. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Would prefer it being in Europe. It should be in England for once, guys. Will have preferred it being. Yeah, I got it, Raja. Big up, Raj. Canada has a strong, diverse culture, which is perfect for the World Cup. We all know about Mexico and their outstanding football culture. Absolutely. So, yeah, you're right. They should have decided the Yanks wanted to. I agree, because obviously you have with Canada, you have the French influence and the French quarter and stuff. And there's a lot of culture. A lot of my friends live in Canada. A big Indian population is in Canada as well. A lot of big football fans are in Canada as well. And you can argue they produce better players than America as well. You know what I mean? Footballers. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Kluivert is coming on for Holland, it looks like. Justin Kluivert, by the way. Not Patrick Kluivert. We got Justin Kluivert there. It also looks like a goalkeeper's coming on. They're changing the keeper. Holland. But, guys, look, I just hopefully, fingers crossed, everyone who goes to the World Cup has a fantastic time. They enjoy it and they embrace it, and nothing severe goes on, and it's just a happy celebratory environment. That's how the World Cup should be. Happy celebratory party, have a good time. You know what I mean? Big games, and that's how it should be. Big game after big game. I'm happy that the World Cup's got 48 teams. Obviously there's a lot of average teams in there, but I'm happy that there's a lot of teams I won't otherwise get to see. I'm happy about that. It's just a shame it's there. Definitely. Just a shame it's there. Yeah. Yeah, definitely would have been Mexico and Canada would have been the place. Definitely. Mexico, Canada, definitely 100%. 100%. Canada. I would love to visit Canada. Not visited Canada before. I would love to visit there one day. Definitely. Obviously, there's lots of bears in Canada, isn't it? Grizzly bears and things like that. Memphis Depay is on as well, wearing a headband. I mean, I can't take you seriously if you're a footballer and you're wearing a headband. Jav, I remember going to a game in Tashkent, Uzbekistan in 2019. Xavi came to Tashkent with Al-Sad. He scored 2 goals against us. It was raining and eventually we drew 2-2. It was wonderful. Wow. Good experience. Good experience. Uzbekistan. I would love to go there, man. That's another country I want to visit, Jav, is Uzbekistan. Tashkent, yes. I love to do Tashkent, definitely. One day, definitely. Love to do like a live Stretford Post show somewhere. Do like a live Stretford Post shows. Live Stretford Post show. Guys, already 15 likes. Is that it? Have we only got 15 likes? Are you joking me? Is that all we've got? Let me have a look. You guys. We need more likes, guys. Come on, let's up the likes, guys. Let's get more likes on this. See if we can get more likes on the stream, guys. Let's see if we can do that. Big up everyone in the stream. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today, guys. Big up everyone. Let me just see how many likes I've got. Let's say Stretford Post. We'll get ready for the second half, guys. Second half will be underway very, very shortly, of course. And have a look. 15 likes, guys. Come on, get those likes up, guys. Let's smash it. By the way, in regards to the poll, yeah, look, 82%. Only 82%. We'll do it now. Like and subscribe, 12%. Big up everyone, guys. Big up the newbies as well. Big up anyone who's new, guys, in the Stretford Post. Guys, good to have you here. Good to have you part of the family, my friends. Absolutely. Good to see you, of course. It looks like Memphis Depay is coming on for Holland. Guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Big up, Raja. For the record, I'm a dual citizen of US and Canada. And trust me, it was a personal decision to come back and live in Canada. Grew up in Houston, Texas for over half my life. So it pains. I shot a music video in Houston, Texas. Well, it was Webster to be exact, where all the spaceships were and all that. I like Texas. I do. I wouldn't live in America. No, I wouldn't. My older brother lives there, married there. The Tottenham fan. My grandma's American. She's from Newport News, Virginia. So obviously, I'm talking from a place of not bitterness or hate. Is facts. You know what I mean? Marcus. But hey, we keep it moving, my guy. Let's keep moving, guys. That's what it's all about, guys. And hopefully we have some memorable moments during the World Cup, guys. Absolutely. And Marky Mark, let's hit that like and subscribe button, my friends, and let's row the best channel out there. Thank you, Marky Mark, you legend. Thank you so much for your support. That's what we need to do, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. Newport News, Virginia. Exactly that, Marcus. That's my grandma's from. Yeah. Newport News, Virginia. Yeah. Did you know a little bit of fun fact about Sal? My great-grandmother was the first woman to act in America. First English woman to act in America. My great-great-grandmother was the first English woman to act in America. She's my great-grandmother, actually. Yeah. Did you know that? Guys, yeah, we're waiting for the second half. There was, as we say in England, piss balling about. Like they're taking their time. Guys, I hate this. Just get on with the bloody second half. Just get on with the bloody second half, man. Come on. Yeah, she's an OBE, Marcus. She's an OBE. Jessie Matthews. Jessie Matthews is her name, yeah. I didn't know that until later in my life. My mum told me because my family were very divided. I had a very divided family. I wasn't born in a bed of roses and happiness. It was difficult. And obviously being multicultural as well, it was always difficult and stuff. So, you know, yeah. Play is underway, guys. In the second half, guys, play is underway. Here we go. Game on. Hopefully a better, more entertaining, guys. What is Lewis Hall price? He's being worth about 80 million. No, he's 50 million, mate. Probably getting for about 60, 65. 80 million is not the amount, guys. 80 million is not the amount. I mean, they're always going to have these overly exaggerated prices and that, especially when Man United come to town. You know, it's always going to be these overly exaggerated prices and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day. Guys, yeah, big up everyone in the stream, guys. Let's get the lights up. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 views today, guys, as well. Pass it around, retweet the video. Guys, we need to get at least 1,000 views per video, guys. Yeah, that's what we need to do, especially for these watch-alongs, guys. We've done so well this last few days. We've had 7,000 people watch the Sweden against Norway game. You know, we had 4,000 yesterday for the game between Belgium and Croatia. Let's get some more, guys. Let's get more people tuning into Stretford Post, guys. Let's get it. And with real opinion, and everyone has a voice, of course, guys. So, yeah, let's get the lights up. Let's get the views up. Let's do that, guys. Come on. Come on. Raja, damn nice. Big up, Raja, my friend. Yeah, look. Let's get the lights up. Let's get the retweets up. Get the subscriptions up. Guys, I want to reach 15,000 subscribers, guys. I want to reach 15,000 subscribers. I've had 300 subscribers in the last week and a half, right? We need to get to 15,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can get there, guys. Chaibi's in, guys. Chaibi is in. So, guys, I want you to watch Chaibi. I know he's out. So, basically, who's come off? So, at the moment, Chaibi is the midfielder. So he's the number 10. Chaibi is the one in the number 10, okay? He's the one who's come on. Guys, there's a couple of come on. So let me just go through some friendly scores, guys, for you. Some of the scores today, of course. Let's have a look. Let's go to friendly scores today, guys. So let's go through some of the scores, guys. Nothing at the moment. I can't get them up. 1 second. Right. Live spot international friendlies. Here we go. So it's 0-0 between obviously Algeria and Netherlands. Italy are winning 1-0, guys, against Luxembourg, guys. In regards to Italy, I believe my friend, one of the guys I've been touting is going to be a great player, is in the squad for Italy, if I'm not wrong. Kamada. Yeah. So it's 1-0 to Italy at the moment. That's the only other score, I believe. Guys, 0-0 between Algeria here and Holland, guys, is the score line here. Guys, hopefully we get a more entertaining second half. You know what they should do? They should have a penalty shootout. They should, at the end of it, just to make everyone entertained, give us a penalty shootout. Friendly shouldn't end in draws, right? Friendly shouldn't end in draws. We should have a penalty shootout. That's what we should have, definitely, 100%. It's too stop-start, though, these friendlies. Too many snowflakes on the floor, injured all the time. It's too slow, man. You know, and having water breaks in 26 degrees and, oh, goodness me. Nathan Ake is the one, typical Man City, isn't it? He's the one who's laying on the floor for no reason. He's the one. Yeah. Bit of a collision there. A bit of a collision. Second. Raja, big up Raja. Here come Holland, cleared away, corner to Holland, guys. Would rather have Portugal midfield free or Spain's midfield free. That's kind of tough. I'd rather have England's midfield free. That's funny, isn't it? Yeah. Here we go. Cross is going to come in. Aki's still off the pitch. There's a lot of rules coming in now. You've only got 10 seconds to come off the pitch now, guys. It's one of the rules in regards to substitutions. Cross comes in for Holland. Chance shoots. Good strike over the bar, guys. Over the bar, guys. And Reinders, Man City player, over the bar. Yeah, hit it too cleanly, in my opinion. Need to keep it down. Hit it on the floor. I don't know why they hit balls like that. It's such a silly way to hit a ball like that, because it never. Come on. You know, yeah. Reinders with the strike. I think Algeria defensively have been done pretty well, but it is quite and it does expose how toothless Holland are, you know, because obviously Holland have got Weghorst on the bench, guys. But Weghorst is still playing for Holland, guys. You know what I mean? Here come Holland, though. Martin. Wide again, Martin. He can't shoot. He can't finish to save his life. Is that Martin? That's not Martin, is it? He can't finish to save his life. My goodness me. Yeah, it is Martin. Yeah, he cannot finish. There's two big chances so far in this game. That was a big chance as well. Yeah, that was a big chance as well. Big chance. Guys, I will be live tomorrow for was it France against Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire, guys, tomorrow, guys. So join me for that. Guys, don't forget about it. It should be a good game. France against Ivory Coast. Guys, should be good. Some good players on display, the Yan Diamandes and Ahmad and players like that. We've got some Man United players representing, guys. So it should be a good game, definitely. Here comes Marlin again. He gets out of tight space. Marlin, you know who Marlin reminds me of? He reminds me of Jared Bowen a little bit. Throw into Algeria in their own half. It's picked up here. Good play by Holland. They've won it back, Algeria. They've won it back. That's a foul. Well played, Algeria there. Won it back a couple of times. Can we get a goal? Is anyone going to break the deadlock, guys? Here's Mahrez. Is anyone gonna break the deadlock, guys? Can someone show some urgency here? Take a risk, maybe. Try and get a goal. You know? Maybe take a risk, something like that. Tackled. Well, one back again. Amora. Here come Algeria. Good chance. Shot. Oh, he should have passed it. Look up, mate. Look up. It was Amora again, wasn't it? Yeah. He should have looked up, man. Look up, man. He was wide open. Your guy was wide open there. He was wide open. Definitely should have looked up, but anyway. We would have had the first goal, and it would have been tight. Algeria need to be the first one to score. That would really put the cat amongst the pigeons, to be honest. And they need to be the first ones to score. Mandy. Yeah, the quality is not as good. The quality is the last two nights, to be honest with you, the quality between Croatia and Belgium and now Holland and Algeria hasn't really been up to scratch, to be honest with you guys. Look, obviously it is a preseason friendly and no one wants to get injured before the World Cup. This is the thing, isn't it? These friendlies are all about getting fitness and sharpness up, you know. So hopefully you see some good football along the way. And right now it looks like both teams are like content at the moment. They're not really going for it full throttle, if you know what I mean. They're just content with the way things are at the moment with it, guys. Absolutely. But you never know. It might liven up in the next few minutes, guys. We've got about 35 minutes of the game to go. Don't forget to smash a like, guys. Smash a like on the stream if you guys be as kind to do that. Big up everyone supporting the channel, of course. Guys, let's see if we have how many likes. Let's see how many views we can get. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 views, guys, today. Come on. Let's see if we can get that. Anyway, shots. Deflected over for a corner to Holland, guys. Gakpo took the shot there. It deflected way over, guys. And now it's a corner to Holland. Another corner to Holland. Yeah, Amora there. You've got to look up, mate. That opportunity for Algeria there was very important. You've got to look up. Yeah, it was a good tackle from Van Heck, but you've got to open your eyes there, definitely. Short corner taken again by Holland. Gakpo here on the right hand side crosses it in, cleared away again by Algeria, and it's a throw into Holland on the near side, guys. It's a throw into Holland again. Kluivert, of course, Patrick Kluivert's son, guys. It's Justin Kluivert, of course. Patrick Kluivert was a phenomenal player. If those who watched Patrick Kluivert play, my goodness, what a player! Man United were linked to Patrick Kluivert many times over the years, and we never signed him. Pretty happy we didn't in the end, because obviously we ended up getting Dwight York and players like that who became very important players for Man United. We were also linked to like Gabriel Batistuta and players like that. Yeah, I mean, back in them days, you know. So yeah, no, you know, happy with what we had. Happy with what we had, of course, guys. Absolutely. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. Thank you everyone who's supporting the channel. Thank you guys for joining me today. Really appreciate you all, of course. Don't forget to join me tomorrow, you guys, as well, for the France Ivory Coast game. Should be fun, definitely. Gakpo again. Oh, that's a tackle. That's a tough tackle there. That is a tough tackle there. I thought that was a foul. To be fair, I thought that was a foul. It was the substitute there who got fouled, guys. I think it was a substitute. Yeah, it was De Jong. It was De Jong. I think it was De Jong who got fouled. But just to let you know, the players who come on for Holland were the keeper, Roefs, Gerald Hatto of Chelsea, of course, Nathan Ake of Man City, Justin Kluivert, and Memphis Depay. In regards to Algeria, we had Hajem coming off, Mohamed Tugul coming on, Faris Chaibi, of course, Mazza. Chaibi and Mazza are the two players, guys. So I would urge people to look at the number 10 and look at the number 22. These are two players Man United have been linked to. And I obviously exclusively revealed it on Stretford Post. Belgali and Haj Musa, of course, guys. So the number 22 and the number 17. One of them plays for Bayer Leverkusen, guys. He plays for Bayer, I think it's Ibrahim Massa. He plays for Bayer Leverkusen. He does, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Let me just have a look. Yeah, he plays for Bayer. He plays for Bayer Leverkusen. Is Mazza? Poland 1, Nigeria 1 at the moment, guys. It's still Luxembourg 0, Italy 1 in the other games, guys, at the moment. That's how it is at the moment. And my game, of course, is 0-0, guys. 0-0 at the moment, my game. Out here on the right-hand side, guys, for Algeria. Algeria played a lot better on the side. No coincidence. They've got the two players on that I like, Chaibi and Mazza. Those two players are on the pitch, so I watched them in the AFCON. They were brilliant. They're looking a lot better now. A lot more of an attacking threat, more potent. But it's still 0-0 with half an hour to go, guys. So they've done pretty well. It is still 0 away here in Rotterdam. So throw in there to Holland. Van Heck, of course, is a good player. Playing for Holland at the moment. I like the look of this player as well, Van Heck. He plays for Brighton and Hove Albion. You may know of him from Brighton, yeah. Van Heck. So he's looking pretty decent today. Another well-scouted player from Brighton, by the way. A very well-scouted player. Definitely. Thank you, everyone, joining. Don't forget to subscribe if you're lurking in the background. Also, don't forget to smash a like on the video, guys. If you guys could do that for me, that'd be brilliant. Thank you, guys, for your support, as ever. Here we go. Holland, no. Tackled there. No, it's out for a throw-in, guys. It's out for a throw-in. I think what I would do if I was a manager of a football team, my main concern would be how do I attack? How do I good strike, good save by Luka Zidane. Guys, good save by him. It's another chance for Holland. Gakpo strikes it out. It's going to be a corner to Holland, guys. There's another good save. I think he's been man of the match, to be honest with you, the goalkeeper. Kluivert there. And the number 23, Zidane's son. He's doing very well. He's the Zidane of goalkeepers, should we say. The Zidane of goalkeepers. The Zizous of goalkeepers. There you go. He's had a good game, definitely. He's had some good saves there so far. Cross comes in, and it's out for a goal kick. It's out for a goal kick, guys. Smash a like, you legends. Just getting the likes up, guys. Let's see how many likes we can get, of course. 62 minutes on the clock, guys. Still 0-0 between Algeria and the Netherlands. in Rotterdam, here in Rotterdam, home of Feyenoord, of course, guys. Another substitution. Guri's out. He's come off. And Ben Bouali is come on, guys, for Algeria. The number 12. Yeah, it's a good chance to see some of these players here. You see, like, you know, Man United should be at these games. Man United should be scouting at these games. You know that. You won't see them, though. You won't see them. They should be scouting this game. They should be analysing this game. And when I mentioned two players there, Mazza and Chaibi, amongst other players, why are they not looking at these players? Do you know what I mean? You know. Man United do make me laugh, though. Some of the fan base, oh, we scouted Lamens. I trust the board. I mean, I scouted Lamens before bloody Man United scouted Lamens. I mean, Lamens has always been a heavily, highly talented goalkeeper. You know what I mean? And no shit Sherlock, basically, innit? Man United need to scout a little bit more potently, guys. They really do. Get their gear in order, guys. They're probably sitting in America right now waiting for the football, enjoying a good holiday at the moment. That's what Man United, the scouts, are doing at the moment. Enjoying a good holiday, not looking at some players, guys, in these preseason friendlies, which you can pick up some bargains, guys. Chance for Holland, straight at the goalkeeper. Good play from Algeria again. Algeria defensively have been absolutely superb, in my opinion. Very, very solid, guys. They got the outlets as well on the wing, guys. Guys, we're here with the number 11. Oh, he didn't get it. Poor play there. That was an opportunity for Algeria there. That was an opportunity there. Big opportunity to have some attacking. No one's a substitute. It was Anis Haj Musa. Yeah, guys. It was Anis. Just a little bit of news. Florentino Perez has said that Jose Mourinho will 100% be the manager of Real Madrid if Florentino Perez wins the election. Of course, Florentino Perez of Real Madrid has been the president since 2009, I believe it is. I do think Real Madrid need a change, but it's not me to say. But here we go. Definitely not me to say. But yeah, that was good. It was a big opportunity for Musa there, the number 11. You know, you got to make a name for yourself, mate. If you can't pass a simple ball, man, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Holland used to be such an entertaining team, though, didn't they? Justin Kluivert here. Gakpo. Kluivert, oh. Unlucky there. Good bit of play there. A little bit of a good play from Holland there. Good little interchange between Gakpo and Kluivert there, but nah. Poor finish in the end. Poor finish in the end from Kluivert. Yeah, I remember when I used to watch Holland when I was younger. Holland was so entertaining, such a good side. You know, these days they become really pragmatic the way they play. Every time I've watched Holland over the recent years, they've become very pragmatic. Well tackled there. They lose the ball, Algeria. Cleared away. Cleared away again. Yes, guys. Big up everyone in the stream. Those who are joining me now, don't forget to smash a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you're new. Welcome to Stretford Post. Absolute legends. Thank you so much. 0-0 between Holland and Algeria. Relatively 50-50 game so far, especially in the second half. Some moments, but nothing too exciting. Glad that Chaibi and Mazza are on the pitch for Algeria. Two players I've been looking forward to seeing since the AFCON. I haven't seen them since the AFCON, so I'm gonna analyze them again. Here's Algeria now on the right-hand side, being a lot more of an attacking threat this half, to be fair. They're a little bit sloppy, though. I noticed this in the AFCON, that they are a little bit sloppy when they get to the final third. They're not really ruthless and assertive when they get to the final third. That's what they need to do. Not very impressed with Holland today. Definitely not. I don't think this is the greatest Dutch team I've ever seen, but, you know, they do look like a unit. They do look solid, but they're not very flary, if you know what I mean. Back in the day, Holland used to be a very kind of technically gifted side with great players. No Van Bastens, that's for certain. Do you know what I mean? Definitely not. Anyway, Holland are attacking here, as they have done for the majority of the game, but they have not really been. They made a couple of chances, but This half, they've been quite pragmatic, if you ask me. I'll be honest with you. 23 minutes of the game to go, guys. 0-0. Passed out wide here, guys. Cross comes in. Marlin can't control the ball. That guy's useless. That guy, Marlin, he is useless, man. Guys. Sam, we had a player called Dong Fan Sao. Yes, Sam. I've been a Man United fan 40 years, Sam. Why are you saying that? You do know I've been a Man United fan for 40 years. It's like you just looked on Google and found Dong Fan Sao. We had a player called Dong. Wow. I never knew that. It's like you just found out for the first time, Sam. Yes, we did. We signed him for commercial reasons. He didn't really play. He played a couple of games, and that's about it. You know, that's about it. We did have a player called Dong Fan Chao, yeah, but he didn't really reach the levels but China international. But yeah, Man United were doing their kind of PR sort of campaign, guys, back then, and they were signing certain players. You know, I don't blame them. Like at the end of the day, I don't blame them for doing that because you can find talented players in the Far East and things like that. And Alex Ferguson was ahead of his time. That's why he brought in Ji-sung Park and players of that ilk. And Ji-sung Park became legends, of course. Timber's on, guys. Obviously, Timber. I think it is the Timber who plays at Arsenal. Of course, Timber's got a brother who also plays. So I'm going to see which Timber it is. He has got a brother, Timber, by the way. They're both very good. Yeah. It's Quinton Timber. So this is not the Timber that plays for Arsenal, I don't believe. This is the one that plays for Marseille. There's one who plays for Marseille and there's one who plays at Arsenal. This was the Marseille one. I don't think the Arsenal one's in the squad yet because obviously the Champions League final and stuff like that. So yeah, it is the brother of Twin Timber. Timber has a brother, by the way. Yeah, who plays for Marseille. The Arsenal player, Timber. He has a brother who plays for Marseille. Quinton Timber. I've mentioned on the show before, he's on the pitch, guys. He's on the pitch. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. Really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate you. Absolute legends, of course. Here come Hollando. Guys, left-hand side is Gakpo. Gakpo's got the ball here. He's got a chance. He cuts in. No, back to Justin Kluivert. Justin Kluivert tackled well there. Again, by Musa. He tracked back well there, the Algerian number 11. Kluivert. Defending very rigidly. Algeria, very rigid. I do like their defense. I do think they're very solid, to be honest with you. I think they're a solid football team, definitely. Very solid football team. Guys, Memphis Depay is on the pitch. Guys, I've always got a problem with players wearing headbands and things like that. You know, so it tells you a lot. It tells you a lot, to be honest with you, about the player and what his priorities is, his image and commercial. It's either that or, you know, it's like when Edgar Davids had to wear glasses, but Edgar Davids wore sunglasses, prescription ones, because he had a problem with his eyes. That's why, you know. I once bumped into Edgar Davids in London, by the way. Sam, we need fan ownership in the Premier League and American NFL ownership be banned and from buying English clubs. Yeah. I think we're too down the rabbit hole, Sam. It's going to be difficult to just say that they can't have the football clubs anymore unless they ban. What they should do, Sam, is that if you buy a football club, you should be given a time limit on how much debt you can be in. And if it's like 10 years and you're still in debt, then you have to sell the football club. That's how it should be. Now, I do believe that 50+1 is a good rule. I think it should be for all around Europe because 50+1 means that, you know, the majority of the football club is owned by the fans, and it should be owned by the fans. It used to be. You know, and I believe that. But it will never happen in England because of the money. Because the billions that are involved in football in England, you know, billions are involved in football, and it will never happen. Guys, this is a very scrappy game, guys. We got 19 minutes to go between Holland and Algeria. Look, I see no threat from these teams at all. Really don't. I really don't. Holland, Coop Miners, I'm a fan of course. Coop Miners is playing for Holland. He's come onto the pitch. Coop Miners, guys, he's coming to the pitch as well. The midfielder, I think he's someone to look out for. Definitely, is Coop Miners. He plays for Juventus, by the way. Guys, he is 28. Very experienced player in the midfield. Guys, Gabriel and Bono have two that wear sunglasses because of condition where they have. Yeah, some people have to wear sunglasses. Edgar Davids once had to wear sunglasses when he was playing. He had to he got them sponsored by Nike though. Yeah, but Memphis Depay, I mean, he has to wear he has to wear a commercialized headband. Says a lot where their priorities is, isn't it? That's what I'm talking about. You know, and it's those fine margins that make. I mean, nice little bit of skill there, guys. From the number 13 from Algeria, these like step overs and that. Cristiano Ronaldo, eat your heart out, guys. Some nice little step overs there from the player, the substitute, Juan Hajam. Look, this is a time to show yourself. Why not, man? Show it. Show a bit of class. Show a bit of skill. Go out there and show them that you're, that's what you should do in these opportunities, because these games are broadcast around the world. It's an opportunity for you to assert yourself. Foul for Algeria. The number 10 has been fouled. It's a foul for Algeria in a dangerous position. The substitute again, Chaibi, guys, watch out for him. Guys, it's a free kick to Algeria in a dangerous position. Who's standing over the ball here? Now, at the moment, I think we've got the number 20 standing over the ball there, guys. Who's looking over it at the moment, which is, of course, Balbina. So it's Balbina standing over the ball. There's Musa as well standing over the ball. It is Chaibi, isn't it, as well? Oh, man. It was a poor free kick, to be fair. It wasn't a great free kick. It was too high. Yeah, it was way high, man. You got to do better there, mate. You got to do better. My hopes are on you, man. My hopes are on you. Sam, Cody Gakpo just isn't good enough to play for the Netherlands. I don't think they've got a good squad, Sam, these days. I think he's probably the best of a bad bunch. Very low scoring games tonight. I guess their best strikers are resting for the World Cup. No, this is actually one of the best teams that Holland can play. The last two nights have been very, very disappointing with goals. Very disappointing. Belgium against Croatia was 2-0 to Belgium. It was a low scoring game. It was a very dead rubber sort of game, Algerian players on the floor. He's injured. The defender, guys. Just to let you know, Konate and Dumfries have signed for Real Madrid. I think you're already aware of that, of course, guys. Guys, the substitutes on the pitch, on the floor. He's injured. Guys, come on, man. Let's implement that rule, because it takes too much time with these players on the pitch, man, for falling down. Hajam, you should stretch before you come on the pitch, mate. You know what I mean? What happened? Let me have a look. It's a knock. It just wastes time, guys, in the late evenings here in the UAE, of course. It does waste a bit of time. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. If you just joined, please don't forget to smash a like, subscribe to the channel, all that jazz. If you can do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you, guys, for joining me today. Viva l'Algérie. Yeah, big up Algerian. Big up the Algerian fans and stuff like that. I don't think we have to worry too much about these two teams in the World Cup. Something tells me. Something just tells me that I don't think we have to worry about them too much. If I'm being honest, guys. If I be real. I have to be real. Like I said, I only see a few good teams these days in world football. England, Spain, France. That's about it. Portugal. That's it. There's not many. There's not many good teams out there. There's not many big teams out there now these days. Anyway, it's a free kick to Holland on the left-hand side. Hadji's coming off. The number 13. Yeah, looks like he's injured, guys. He doesn't want to come off. Hajam. Please stop messing about, referee. Let's get in. They are doing too many rules in football, though. It's going to get very confusing, guys. It's going to get very confusing. They are doing a lot of rules in football. If you look for the World Cup, there are a lot of rules. Underwater fish. It's crazy because a while back I saw Netherlands making it to the semi-finals, but now it barely looks like they can make it to the quarters. Yeah, England beat them. But they had the luck of a draw, didn't they? Until they played England, and England beat them deservedly. They fell off. I mean, if you look at the 90s and the early turn of this century, the difference is night and day. Unbelievable regression. Absolutely. Marco van Bommel and Roy Mackay were good midfielders. Roy Mackay was a striker, Sam. Roy Mackay. He played for Deportivo La Coruña. And Roy Mackay was a striker. Marco Bommel was a good player, yeah. Played for PSV, I believe. PSV. Anyway, here come Holland. Algeria tackled back. Algeria, I think, I've been a little bit the better side in this second half. Holland, a lot of huffing and puffing at the moment. Nothing like really of substance. Broby. Cliver. Yeah, this game needs to liven up a little bit. We've got 12 minutes of the game to go, guys. It's flown by, guys. It has flown by. The game has gone so quickly. They say time goes quickly when you're having fun. Very left from Holland at the moment. They're looking down the left quite a lot. Got to be wary of the counter attack from Algeria. That's going to be a foul for Algeria. They've got to be wary of that. The counter attacks, definitely 100%. Algeria are very good at it. One thing about Algeria, I'll tell you, they're good at scoring late goals, guys. You're going to see. They're good at scoring late goals. So you may see a late goal today. You never know. You may see a late goal today. Algeria are very good at late goals. Eight days to the World Cup, guys. 7 now, basically. Where I am, it is 12:30 midnight. 12:30 midnight, guys. Long ball. Fish Films. Would you say Argentina is on par with Spain or France? What do you see? You've seen of them? Not quite. No. Let's not forget they won the World Cup in a sinister way. Let's not forget what happened with Holland, and they shouldn't have won that game. Let's not forget. They won the World Cup because it was sinister. I don't think Argentina are anywhere near Spain, not even England. They're nowhere near Spain. England are better than them. England can compare to France and Spain. On their day, England could beat France and Spain, and they have. And I don't think Argentina could. I'd be happy if England played Argentina. I think England are better than both of them. I do. And you're going to see that, mate. They couldn't lay Spain and France boots, Argentina. So overhyped. You put your head against the wall, and then suddenly they're the best thing since sliced bread. If you know, you know. Gakpo coming off. Who's come on? Wout Weghorst is gone, guys. There's a blast from the past. Wout Weghorst is on, guys, with a new haircut. Wout Weghorst is on with a new haircut, guys. Long hair. Yeah, this is probably one of the worst Argentinian squads I've seen in years as well, to be honest with you, compared. If anything, the best squad is Spain. I think Portugal's a little bit, overrated, but they've got some good players as well. They rigged it for Lionel Messi. Absolutely, Sam. Let's not forget it, mate. Allegedly, of course, but exactly. You know you're awake, man. Let's not forget about that Holland handball. Huh? Let's not forget about that. Yeah, it should have been a red card. It should, second yellow and a red. Of course. Wout Weghorst was right. Wout Weghorst spoke after the game, and he knew it. He goes, it seems like they only want Argentina to win. And it's true. It's true. And if France went ahead in the World Cup final, they would have found a way for them to win it. That's what they would have done. But they had to make it look realistic. You know what I mean? That's what they did. And the thing of football's decided on fine margins. You know what I mean? And if you got a referee who's pushing you to win, it's more likely you're going to win. You know, especially in World Cups and things like that. You know what I mean? Definitely. It's more likely you're going to win. Let me just largen this up a little bit. Large up the life. Chance shot saved by Luca. For me, Memphis Depay with a shot. For me, he's been the man of the match for me. To be honest, the goalkeeper of Algeria. I think he's been the man of the match. If I'm being honest, definitely. Yeah, Argentina would never have won that World Cup in 2022 if it wasn't for the refereeing. 100% not. So still 0-0 between Holland and Algeria, guys. Not the most entertaining game, but thank you everyone who's stayed persistent with me. Bared with me, of course. Thank you so much, guys. Legends. Big up, guys. Fish. Yeah, but you can't have underwater fish films. You can't have every single game that's not. They have to make it look realistic. Look at the Holland game. It was obvious. It was obvious they were going to go through the group in that game. It was obvious they were going to go through. They were making them go through. But if you know about rigged and things like that, they're not going to make it so obvious that the whole world can see. They're going to have games like the real game was Saudi Arabia. That was the real level of Argentina. That was the real level of Argentina. Then they pushed them. And they said it before the show, before the tournament even started. We want Messi to win the World Cup. It'd be good if Messi won the World Cup. You know what I mean? Don't be naive. Don't be gullible. It was set up. Goal for Algeria. Is it? They've scored. Musa scored. I told you to get low goals, guys. I told you. He scored, guys. Algeria have scored a goal. Unbelievable. They're winning in Holland. They're winning in Holland. 1-0 to Algeria, guys. The substitute has scored for Algeria. The substitute. It is Chaibi. Is it Chaibi who's got the goal? The one I've been talking about? Massive, massive goal, that one. 86 minutes on the clock, guys. It is Musa. It's Haj Musa, not Chaibi. It's Haj Musa, yes. I was right the first time. Haj Musa has the one who scored the goal, guys. The number 11. He cut in there. What a great strike. Brilliant, brilliant goal. That's what I'm talking about. That's wing play, guys. There you go. Great goal. Great, great goal there. Brilliant goal there from Haj Musa, the substitute, guys. Brilliant goal. Absolutely superb. Yeah. And no, the Saudi Arabian game wasn't rigged, by the way. The Saudi game was a proper game, football. Yeah, that was the one that wasn't rigged. That's why Saudi Arabia didn't get far, because they got knocked out. If they were going to rig it for Saudi Arabia, they would have want Saudi Arabia to go through, wouldn't they? Duh. They wouldn't have rigged one game, would they? They rigged the whole thing. What a goal, Ephraim. Great goal. Great goal. And a big goal that is. Told you that Algeria, they get goals. They get late goals. I said it. Bottom line is Argentina should not be world champions. It was like that. Absolutely, Jav. It was like an Arham Robin goal. Absolutely, 100%. Absolutely. It was 100% an Argentinian goal. A Robin goal. Cutting from the left. Yeah, no, big problems from Ronald Koeman, guys. Holland have looked toothless, in my opinion. They haven't looked good at all. They have looked toothless. Junior Groupie, I don't care about if he PSG, to be honest with you. I couldn't care what's good for PSG. Couldn't care less, Sam. Couldn't care less. Could not care less what's good for PSG. I only care what's good for Man United. I don't care what's good for PSG. I only care. Man United should be going after big players, and that's all I care about. You know, PSG are going to be PSG. They're going to sign good players. They're a good team, but you know, I'm not bothered if they improve themselves. I want Man United to improve. That's what I want, Sam. You know. Yeah, that's what I want. But anyway, guys, it's 1-0 to Algeria, guys. It's a big result for Algeria, to be honest with you. Massive result. Could they be the dark horses of the World Cup? My dark horses are Japan and Norway. Guys, those are my dark horses for now. I don't think they're going to win it, but I think they'll do well. Yeah, so I'm still going to stick with England to win the World Cup. Guys, cleared away by Holland. Holland have got to do something. They've got a minute to go in this game, guys. They're losing by 1-0 to Algeria. Great goal. Algeria have done very well in the second half. I did say that the players that have come on are more positive players in regards to this one. The number 11, the goal scorer. Here he goes again. Crossing. Oh, it was nearly 2-0. This is what we're talking about. Mazza, Chaibi, Mus, Hajam. Those players, that's what you need. You need a little bit of attacking threat, a little bit of attacking prowesses, guys. Do you know what I mean? That's what you need. You know, don't just... Don't just do that. England are going to win the World Cup, guys, by the way. England are going to go further than Japan, Norway, and all that, I would say. But they will do well. But I think England will go further than all of them. Everyone wants to downplay England. It's up to you, mate. Do it at your peril. England will reach in finals with Gareth Southgate. Now they've got a good manager. There you go. Anyway, here we go. Four minutes of injury time added on here. Fish Films. Yeah, seeing Harry Kane scored the most goals, even more than Mbappe. Oh, I mean, I don't know. Look, Spain are the best team in the world for me, right? And whoever beats Spain will win the World Cup. But when you've got strikers like Kane, you never know what can happen. And Kane's on fire this season. I think he's been the best striker for me in Europe at the moment. Definitely. I don't see any other striker as good in. Lamine Yamal's a different type of player in it than Harry Kane. Harry Kane's your traditional number 9, you know. 3 minutes to go for Holland to save this game. They're 1-0 down against Algeria, guys. It's been a massive result for Algeria. It's a great goal as well. I think the goalkeeper from Algeria has been superb. Luka Zidane's son. Guys, the Zizou of goalkeepers. Holland have a chance here, though. Can they muster something? They've been really toothless, man. They're not that bad. I mean, goodness me. I mean, but I'll be honest with you guys. You know, Ronald Koeman had one of the worst records in Premier League management history. You know that. And I think he was called out by Jose Mourinho. He was called out by Jose Mourinho as one of the worst managers of all time in the Premier League. And I don't know why Holland persists with him. I think he's an awful manager. I really do. I don't know why they persist with him. I think they would have been better off with Arne Slot, To be honest with you. Don't know how it would have worked out with Van Dijk and that, of course. 2 minutes ago, less than under 2 minutes ago, here come Algeria again, guys. They've had a bats to the wall performance, but that's what you do. It's about getting a result in international football, isn't it? That's what it's all about. By hook or by crook, getting a result there. Do you know what I mean? Cleared. Well defended. Here they come again. Algeria look like they're the ones who are gonna score again, if anything. Here comes Chaibe. He's back here with the number 10. He's going to get the cross in here. He's coming in the far post. Is Musa. Hajem. It's going to be a foul for no, guys. FM, so why do Holland not produce good managers this time? I think it's all around the world, mate. I don't think there's many good talented players, managers, everything. I think football's declined. It's gone down the toilet, to be honest with you. I don't think football's as good as it used to be. Do you know what I mean? But hey ho. You know, hey ho. We got about 30 seconds left. Holland are going to lose their friendly here by the looks of it. It's not a good result for them. It's not a good start. Poland 1, Nigeria 2. Poland 1, Nigeria 2. Anuchu with the penalty after 77 minutes. Mofi opened the scoring for Nigeria. Paluski equalized. Anolchu with the penalty after 77 minutes. That's a good result as well for Nigeria, guys. That's a big result as well. Yeah. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. A full time, guys. Algeria 1, Holland 0, guys. Courtesy of Hajem's goal, guys. After late in the game, after 85 minutes, a great goal it was. Is that a historical win for Algeria? You know, I know it's a friendly, but that's a big win for Algeria. What a confidence boost that is for Algeria, guys. Algeria beating Holland away from home 1-0, guys. Great win for them. Absolutely, guys. Haj Musa, guys, got the goal. Yeah, look, brilliant goal for them, guys. Brilliant goal for them. Haj Musa with a great strike. Bent it in the top corner, guys, a substitute. Really, really good. And otherwise, a poor game. It was a poor game. It wasn't the best game in the world. Holland looked toothless. Lots of work to do for Ronald Koeman and these players, definitely. Guys, they don't look anywhere near good enough, in my opinion. Very average, they look, in my opinion, Holland. In the second half, the big guns came on for Algeria, and Algeria looked like the better team. They looked like the team that are going to win the most. And yeah, I would look at them and I'll say that, you know what, could Algeria be a dark horse in the World Cup? Who knows? Could Algeria be a dark horse? I don't know. You know, they could be, you know, at the end of the day, guys. But guys, I want to thank everyone for joining me today. I really appreciate everyone who's coming on the stream. Smash a like and everything, guys. Thank you so much. 20 in the house, please, guys. Don't forget to smash a like, guys. Absolutely. A bigger Underworld official. Don't forget to join me tomorrow, my friend. I'm doing the France against Ivory Coast game. This could be should be an interesting game. Absolutely. Big up yourself. Good to see you. And Ephraim, have a fantastic night. You all do as well, guys. Have a great night. I'm Sal. I'll see you in the morning for Breaking Dawn, guys. Join me then, guys. Have a great night. Algeria, Holland 0. Who would have thought that, guys? See you soon. Peace.